I mean,
Bro.
I don't know how they got those snipers through customs.
Them man has some big boy cases, fam.
I don't
Them
know
man,
how
them
they got
man,
that in,
bro.
straight from Ireland.
What pissed me off about that scene is they had the nigga pick up the bags.
Some of the worst writing on TV. They just scrap this whole writing team. Scrap them.
Speaking of weak writing and coming in, the Four Horsemen. the four.
I'll say this earlier.
What's your thoughts on just their entrance and just the Four Horsemen and Walter Flynn calling for the big boys, the backup, the artillery?
They need to take down 100 Serbs, lad.
Serbs.
Fam, they need to take.
What about King Von and Oblak and them?
They need to
Yo, what's good, my people? It's your boy Bobby D. LaFleur. I got the man them in the building, and we're here to discuss Power Book 4 Force Episode 9. People been talking about lazy writing. Now, if anyone saw Episode 4, fucking hell, mate, that shit was just, I don't know, 50. Like, we need answers. But Jimmy, before we get into it, what going for Episode 9, rude boy?
Some of the worst writing on TV. Some of the worst writing on TV.
Worst writing is an understatement. I think it's like a whole just time skip.
Hold on. You were back in the writing a couple episodes.
I still am back.
I've been consistent with it.
I still am back in the writing. No, I'm still back in the show. But episode 9.
The show is the writing.
Why you gotta do this?
The show is the writing.
Why you gotta do this to me, bro? Why you gotta be dropping mad bombs like that?
They need to scrap this whole writing team. Scrap them.
What are you saying? They need to scrap the whole writing team.
I'm giving season 2, if it gets commissioned, yeah. I'm giving it 5 eps. I'm done with it.
Nah, brother.
I said it earlier. I'm only fucking with Raising Canaan. Outside of that, nah. Force, especially episode 9. Episode 9 confirmed it. I want to watch episode 10 to laugh at it. That's how bad it is. I'm not even watching episode 10 to try and find out what's going on. It's actually just sit there and laugh at how the fuck they're gonna try and get away with that.
You know what? The writing for this episode was fucking. It was beyond trash. I mean, when I watched the episode, I was a bit confused because normally the quality of each episode is kind of standard, but the color was low, it was grainy. I think it was even skipping certain bits, and then the writing was horrendous this episode. So boom. So we start off now. Obviously, Vic's reminiscing of what happened. Vic wakes up in the hospital, and he's just in a daze. Now, where the bad writing starts from this episode is Vic's bad acting in that reminiscing scene. Like that acting was bad.
He ain't got no range. White boy ain't got no range.
Range, fam. That nigga's more like a Power Ranger, fam, than having range in it, cuz. But then where the acting gets worse is when Walter Flynn walks in the fucking room, and somehow, some way, he's convinced Vic that Tommy's responsible for this with the Serbs. Make that make sense, bro.
I can't even answer that. The writers need to be in this room to answer that question, because I can't make that make sense,
bro.
I can't sit here and give you. I can't make that make sense,
fam. For me, what was a bit strange here was, is it just me or was Walter Flynn out of character this whole episode?
Walter Flynn's a badly written character. What I thought he was dying, and what is he not dying? Is he dying? Is he not?
His acting skills is dying. Yeah. Alright, so Walter Flynn's character is just badly written. His acting range is disappeared for me, because he came on screen as an intense character, and it seemed like there was a lot for his future in this show. But on this episode, he's went from a tiger to a kitten. He's trying to shift the blame on Tommy, and for a guy who went into a Serbian restaurant and killed his enemies for shooting at his son, now he's trying to point the blame at another white boy. I mean, that shit, like Chief Keef said, that shit don't make no sense.
The disconnect, right? The disconnect comes from the fact that the Flynns haven't been established as a real powerful family, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I haven't seen...
Break that one down.
I haven't seen the Flynns show force in force. Have you seen the Flynns put in work? Have you seen the Flynns put in work?
No, they came in on top of the game. They came in and just made.
So they still have to give us a bit of background story and show us why the Flynns are the Flynns. They ain't showed us why the Flynns are the Flynns. And they're already, Tommy one man comes in and they're already calling backup from Ireland, fam. They're calling like the horsemen. What? The Flynns are moving like some pussies, fam.
You got baby choke on this lad. Alright, riddle me this, yeah.
Go on.
Who's a better family? The Flynns or Monet's family?
Oh, the Flynns all day.
What? Nah, man, but
the Flynns all day.
Monet's family is more entertaining, bro.
It's more entertaining, but if I was looking at it from a you know what, yeah? I'm gonna change my mind. I'm going with Monet. Basically because the Flynns haven't been fleshed out as a crime family.
They haven't. Like, Monet's family, they
gave us a bit of, you know what I mean?
We got to know them.
But maybe that's season 2. But for supposedly big family, the way we kind of know how, you know, CBI moves and stuff. Like we ain't really seen no force.
We ain't even seen their soldiers apart from Jeremiah.
No, they done that little move in that.
Nah, that move. A lot of them they lost a couple soldiers in that move.
But what's the Flynns done? They ain't. I don't even think the Flynns have got soldiers, fam.
Nah, they don't, bro. They got
butlers and maids, fam. Yeah, that's what they got. Butlers and maids.
Alright, cool. Alright, moving on. Yeah. Alright. So what about Tommy's nephew and his whole situation, Carl? In the last episode, now. Tommy's basically getting to know this shoot. He finds out he's his nephew. But in this next episode, this nigga's he's in the safe house. He's counting 2 million cash. What happened? What did we miss, bro?
Back to my original point. The show's badly written. D-Mac is a badly written character. Shall I tell you why?
Remember when they're in the shop, Diamond, Jannard, Jeremiah, and I've forgotten what the conversation was about, but if you remember, Jannard said, you see those young boys out there, they're straight killers, right?
So, and he's talking about D-Mac and them.
So if you're the big head honcho, because obviously at that time he's the boss of CBI, right? You're going to tell me you're going to say that my man are straight killers, and then flash forward to episode 9, and then Tommy tells him you're not a killer, and he runs off. It's like,
oh my god. So what are you saying? Jannard's got bad judgment, yeah?
It's either he's got bad judgment or it's just D-Mac's a badly written character. Because what they should have said is he's good with numbers and he's a hitter. You know what I mean? Then cool, I'd have rocked with that. But the way they try to paint D-Mac off as being a renegade killer, it's like, come on, man. My man wants to be reading books, fam. Like, you should have just played his character like that.
Oh shit.
So yeah, D-Mac is a badly written character, so there's always gonna be a disconnect. And I think if you look back to even the whole scene in Chicago, right, he's coming across like a driller, right?
Yeah. He was supposed he's hiding the Tech 9.
He's not doing nothing.
Why
you gotta take, fam? Put your matchbook in
shooting up
there.
His pops' store.
Take the Mac out and put the fucking matchbook in there, right?
We saying get the calculators out.
Put the calculator in the stash, fam. Because you're not that. So it's either Jannard's stupid, don't know what's going on the streets. He's promoting guys and saying they're killers, or the writing is bad.
What's quick prediction for D-Mac? Where do you think his character's gonna end up? Dead or alive or in jail?
Nah, I think the way they're gonna write this, he's kind of loosely based off Tariq for me. So
D-Mac is loose. Nah, don't do my nigga.
Shall I tell you why? Because this
is where you should come in.
Shall I tell you why? Yeah, because they're basically replicating what he didn't have or what he's lost. So he lost Tariq as an uncle to Tariq,
and now he's gained a new nephew with D-Mac.
Thank you very much. He lost a brother in Ghost, and what's he gained? A brother in JP. Come on,
you're clocking
it's
all the
badly
chinks
written.
in the armor,
it's
right?
badly written. And then Liliana's Tasha.
No.
Tell me I'm lying.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I disagree with that. I don't see the correlation for her being Tasha, and also the nephew. If you're reaching, you could say, but at the same time, I don't think that's the case either. I think that's just a separate character that they use to try and capture the young audience.
What, the Liliana girl you mean?
D-Mac.
Oh, D-Mac,
as for Liliana, that's just a random character, to be fair, just to fill up the story. I think it's rushed, isn't it? You can see that they rushed it, and obviously they're trying to get it going, so they've got a series every couple months or whatnot, but Yeah, they got this one wrong.
So what are you telling me? So they got D-Mac wrong as a character. So what, should D-Mac be in the should D-Mac be in the show, or should he just be X'd out?
To be honest, as I said, like, it's more just the chemistry of the whole show that's just don't make sense. Like, that character, it might have worked, but I don't know what they're trying to achieve by it. So, yeah. Do you know another point to add? Yeah. So I just said about the template they use on Power now.
Yeah.
Then in that case,
template, I like.
They basically just split Liliana and D-Mac's character. So basically, they split Tasha's character into two characters.
What, into D-Mac and Liliana?
He was the one that was washing all the money and doing all the numbers. It was Tasha.
Right. It was Tasha. Yeah.
And then obviously Tasha's other side to her character was basically being that ride or die.
That killer chick, yeah.
It's a killer chick. They took the template and then certain characters they just split it up.
No way, they done Tasha like that, yeah.
Yeah, there we go. And then let me just nail it home now, yeah. So in Power you had the Tasha's mum, right?
Yep.
And then in fucking Ghost, in Force, you've got JP's dad. So you get the same kind of character.
You're killing it.
It's the same template, fam. It's bad writing. It's like they just literally just got the template.
Yeah, and they're just putting different characters.
There we go. Different names, and that's why.
Different names, same characters.
Bad writing.
You've basically made D-Mac lose his job right now.
Bro, that's
whatever your name is, the guy that plays D-Mac, if 50 of them man hear this, you might have lost your job. Alright, cool. So what's your thoughts, on JP ringing Mumsy? Cause to me that even though we kind of wanted him to ring Mumsy, well I did, and I thought it would lead to a bigger, something more meaningful. He kind of got the answer we all thought he was going to get. You reckon he was just dumb for doing that, or was that just another case of bad writing?
Nah, for me, it highlights how JP he's a liability,
Yeah.
JP's a liability.
It's coming that way. It's coming that way. Is that due to his sexuality or just him? I'm asking.
It's the core of the character.
His name's Ramses, by the way. Pharaoh, fam. That nigga's playing Pharaoh, cuz.
But
let my people go, my nigga. That's my nigga Pharaoh, but go on, cuz.
The core of his character is a liability.
He's got no control.
Oh yeah, he's got
no control.
What, over his life or just?
No, over his life, bro.
He ain't even raised his son, blood.
Nah, deep this though, yeah. So you're in debt. I'm giving you peas. I told you not to do something. Are you gonna fuck that up, fam? Are you gonna do what I told you not to do?
Man, doing what I gotta do, innit?
So there we go. So I'm here, or you're feeding me peas, and you're telling me not to do something. I should just respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, straight up.
Even if it is my mum's or whatever, I should respect that, because he knows this woman. I don't really know her, fam. You know what I mean? So like him going against Tommy shows that
he should have listened to Tommy.
There we go. Like, this guy's a liability. You tell him to do something, he's not gonna do it, fam. You know what I mean? So for me, the core of the character, watch this nigga, fam.
So what you're saying is, by him disobeying Tommy's order, that might lead to something in the future where he's gonna fuck up operations.
He's one of them guys you can
and become a liability.
He's one of them guys you can play with their emotions, and once you start playing in people's emotions, they start acting reckless, bro.
Okay, though. I think I agree. You're on fire tonight. Alright, cool. Wild one for fucking Vic's sister. What's her name again? Claudia. Bruv, is that Monet's whip she's driving?
She
is that G-Wagon Monet?
That red interior, red leathers. Hey, yo, 50. I'm talking to you now, 50. Yeah, fam, pattern up. Like, I don't know 50. How are you just using the same whips? Like, there's no other G-Wagon in fucking New York. That
what you saying is that getting auctioned off soon, yeah?
Fam, if I see that G-Wagon in season 3, yeah, or fucking any show. Yo, Fifth.
Well, at least re-spray paint the car and change the fucking seats, Fifth.
That's, just put, those old school, remember back in the day, the old school beads people put some beads on that thing so we don't see that Reverend Taylor,
bro. Some beads. At least an Irish flag or something on the rearview mirror.
Because that's just terrible. And that's down on production. So it's looking at, think about this though, yeah? Shit writing. Now you might have borrowing
using the
whips.
same props, blood. Hey, Claudia even uses Monet's gun, fam. That's the same gun Monet used.
There we go. So yeah, his production's looking weak. 50.
Ooh, were you saying that so what? Stars can't afford more props now?
Listen, Stars is a network that should be putting money into their #1 shows and stuff.
Stop it, bro.
The whole production is looking like it's a sham. Like they need to just clear the deck.
Speaking of shams, and shambles, how the fuck is Vic and Claudia believing the lies that Walter Flynn's talking, saying that Tommy is the one responsible for the hit on Vic? Nah, is that another case of poor writing here?
Yeah, it's just lazy writing. To be honest, I'm even starting to believe that Tommy got the show as a favour, and he seems like a nice guy, and it seems like they wanted to make it work and they wanted to like see what they can get. But Tommy, he's no disrespect to the actor, but he's a supporting actor. He's
don't do Tommy like that, bro. Say that one more time.
He's a supporting actor.
To have this whole show from
Joseph Sakura, are you gonna take that?
But then that being said, as I said, like he'll probably be better in other shows. I feel like this whole thing, it's forced. It's very forced.
No pun intended. Alright, so cool. Alright, but with Walter, with Flynn, Walter Flynn trying to convince them man that Tommy's responsible. What do you think of that? I think that is just, bro, that is just lazy writing at its finest.
Yeah, of course. Like, you don't have to be dumb. That man, he had a dad, and he was like, "Yeah, I don't want you around that girl." Even though like he probably didn't kill her. Surely you could have put a little story like that. Oh, he didn't kill her, but you know what? It makes sense that it's him. It makes more sense than Tommy. Like Tommy, he already showed that he don't care.
Why, bro? To me, fam, Tommy definitely showed he don't care. Walter Flynn using that as an excuse for the whole family to go after Tommy was just that actor himself. He's a better actor. He's a good actor, I feel, and I feel like his skills could be put to good use. So when they dumbed him down to even paint that narrative in the show, I feel that is bad. It's lazy writing,
and it just highlights what I think stands out from that is the fact that Tommy, the way Tommy's character is, he doesn't lie about shit.
Yeah, he don't.
And the way he's moved with Vic and Claudia, he's straight up. Whenever he's gonna go get a body, he's straight up. You know what I mean? He wouldn't play this. I'm gonna lay in the cut and plot. That's a ghost move. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is a ghost move.
He doesn't play like that. So for them to not even notice that, or even just sit down and think about it, especially Claudia, I'd kind of understand Vic. You know what I mean? And his things just got head topped. You know what I mean? He thought he was gonna be getting that brown sister for.
Yeah, he did. He was infatuated with that brown.
He was getting that brown sister and that for the rest of his life, and now she's gone. So I can understand being emotional and you know what I mean, losing your head.
Did you like their character arc? Like
nah,
him
that
and
was
the
shit.
back.
Shit.
Come
nah, shall I tell
do
you what?
Even like
shall I tell
Vic
you what?
As a character?
Nah,
ain't he got cool tattoos on the neck?
He's got shit tattoos. But the Vic character's badly written again because it's like, like he's basically the prince of the Flynn family, right? Like maybe it's just me, but as the prince, you wouldn't think he's caught up on one woman. Like, and on top of that,
the pom pom fire, brother.
But the pom pom was so fire that she gave Tommy some in it. But you're still taking that back, Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, for me, just for me as a character, that Vic wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have taken her back and tried to wife that after my man Tommy stood enough.
How you would have written the character?
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Fair enough. You know what I mean? But it's. The writing is why I feel like the whole Vic character doesn't connect with anybody. I haven't heard anyone say that Vic guy, I love his acting. Fam,
hey, he wears some sharp suits though, my brother.
Nah, I don't care about that.
But hey, the white boy got swag, man.
Fam, I try not to even pay attention to him when it comes on.
Man, you gonna make me look like that, fam?
So basically, you're saying the set, the costumes department's on point, yeah?
He represents the. I'll give him that much. Alright, so quick prediction on Flynn. Where do you think he's going? Because it sounds like you think he might be a character that's getting written off. Car, do you reckon they run out of ideas for his woman too, blood? That's why she got killed off.
I think they just try to put bodies in this first one, you know. Just how do we body people?
How do you get attached to someone and we just body them?
There we go. Because you're thinking this character's gonna have more development, and then she ends up going, and you can see it coming as well. Like if you're watching it, you knew she was going. Tommy leaving the car key, and you knew
that
she was
episode,
going.
you knew it was
You
coming.
You know,
You knew it was coming.
So then that just like the suspense is already gone because I already know what's coming. So again, that's weak writing.
Yeah, that's
weak
that.
Writing. Very weak.
That's like 5 points, fam, for weak writing, fam. All right, cool. Speaking of weak writing and coming in, the 4 horsemen. the 4.
Alright, I'll say this earlier.
What's your thoughts on just their entrance and just the 4 horsemen and Walter Flynn calling for the big boys, the backup, the artillery?
They need to take down 100 Serbs, lad.
Serbs.
They need to take.
What about King Von and Oblak and them?
They need to literally. I don't want to see any of these guys die until season 4.
Season 10, fam. Season 10, bro.
If
that
Tommy,
man gotta take Walter's spot, fam. By the way he's looking.
and if I see JP take any of them man out, I'm done.
So what you're telling me, yeah? If the Serbs, Tommy or Liliana end up murking it, so
you can't.
it's gonna be Tommy's next. It's gonna be JP, Tommy, Liliana, and Diamond, fam. With his fat ass self, man.
And this will expose the writing.
Come on, bro.
If any of these
one
men
of
get
them
touched,
4 horsemen was shaped like Missy Elliott in the 90s, family. Don't piss me off, bro.
If any of these men get touched in this episode, I'm done.
Nah,
Don't make them come in. Bro. I don't know how they got those snipers through customs.
Them man has some big boy cases, fam. Them man,
that in,
bro.
Straight from Ireland.
What pissed me off about that scene is they had the nigga pick up the bags. You know? I'm not even trying. Really watch that scene, fam.
Hey, boycott power.
You don't see some butler looking nigga.
No, hold on. I need to speak to fifth. Yo, fifth, yeah. Nah, fifth. I'm gonna start a petition on you, you know.
Hey.
You need to sort this out, you know.
You got to, bro.
You need to sort this out. Production.
You got to.
Production is doing so bad.
It's not looking gravy for you. Alright, cool. The 4 horsemen. So you think if them man get killed in an easy way, that's just another example of poor writing, and these man need to be in season 4, black.
They need to. If you're gonna
if they're dead in the next season, fam, no, they're gonna be dead in the next episode.
I'm telling you, at least 3.
the next episode, they're dead.
Yeah, at least
dead,
3.
Bro.
At least
they're
3.
dead, fam.
And I guarantee you, JP's taking out one of them, and that will piss me off.
If I see JP body the horseman, yeah, it's a wrap.
It's not looking good for these niggas, bro. It's not looking good for these niggas right now. Alright, cool. So Tommy's got JP working for him, yeah, and I feel like Tommy's just treating that nigga like the bitch he is, isn't it? Cause like, do you reckon that's another sign of bad writing for these guys to just? That's a deeper way for them man to connect, car. The brothers broke, and coincidentally, Tommy's just got this multi-million drug empire that he could just employ his brother, who's apparently good at measuring. This is what he's paying his brother for, just to measure shit. Cause that real talk is that cohesive writing to you?
Nah, it's not. Because I was trying to think about how it could work in real time.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't make sense. And then I guarantee what they're gonna try and do next season is try and make him be like some old school, big time.
Old school. He's gonna be the nigga flopping the packages, fam. He's gonna be dropping a kilo on the floor, fam, and getting robbed and shit. Like that nigga, Tommy's gonna put him in the field, and that nigga gonna be doing some suspect shit, cuz.
He's a liability.
Listen,
JP's a liability.
JP, King Pharaoh, Ramses. I don't know, man, but I think Tommy got you working for him. This. I don't know, man. What's the writer's name? You said her name earlier. What's that writer's name? The writer of power. What's her name?
Courtney Kemp.
Courtney Kemp. Hey, Courtney. Kemp, Mrs. Kemp, fam. Put that nigga in a skirt, man. Let him be the drag queen he wants to be, fam. Because that nigga ain't no motherfucking shot, fam. JP, I don't know, man. You a bit too soft to be Tommy's brother, fam. And I mean that fucking respectfully, my guy. Alright, fam. What I gone for D-Mac, yeah, and his boy, yeah. Cause I think D-Mac is a trash actor. Like, every time I see a scene with D-Mac, like, just his lanky legs and them lanky arms flowing about, and just the way he talks, bruv, I think it's just terrible, fam. And for me, another form of bad writing is the way him and his boy rekindled their relationship, and now they're making moves to Gary, Indiana, blood. Does that even make sense?
Doesn't make sense.
And when did fucking why I forget? When did Diamond's brother? What's his name? Jannard. I love that name. When did Jannard cut off my man?
They cut him off by going to. Remember the first?
Yeah, I remember the first.
When they dropped the Dahlia
and
sample.
The second link up, he weren't there, but just have my man shot some product on the street, like what the fuck, like when did they cut? Like what episode did we miss when the boy got cut off? D-Mac starts fucking going to the safe house, counting money. Yeah, Liliana's the hood internet, fam. Every day, the Walter Flynn came up with the plan to set up Tommy. Like, what's going on, fam?
I think it's like they need to do a better job of inferring like a bit of time has passed. Like they just jump into the episodes like it's next day kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Fam,
they kind of let us know that maybe a month or two has gone by. I still don't know the timeline of like. He's arrived in Chicago. He's not taken over, but he's trying to take over. Like, what's the time scale now?
Listen, anime has more cohesive plots. Them man take 10 episodes just to throw a punch. These man time skipping all over the place. Alright, cool. What do you think about JP and Tom and him telling Tommy that he called his mum?
JP doesn't take instructions. He's a liability. There's a reason why he's saying don't call. There's a reason, and there's an episode where he broke down.
Yeah, why not to call Mumsy?
And he's still done it. And this is what I'm saying about JP. At the core of his character, he's a liability. He's gonna come back to haunt Tommy, and then he might need to body him.
I think JP's gonna get killed, and then
Tommy.
Nah, not by Tommy.
By Tommy.
Nah, no way, not by Tommy.
Tommy's gonna body him.
He's gonna get killed by one of the ops, fam. But for me, what was horrendous about that scene was Tommy's acting. Like the way how he was confronting his brother. Like, see when he was angry and he raised his voice. That wasn't Tommy. That was Joseph Sikora, fam.
Yeah, Joseph seeped through that.
Yeah, that.
Joey came back.
Yeah, that Queen's accent, he lost it. Like,
Joey came back.
The editing, and I think that was one of the outtakes that they put in for that episode. I don't even think that was the real take. And bro, I know this might be a bit homo, but why gone for Tommy's new jacket, bro?
Which one?
That jacket he's wearing in episode 9, it's just too big for him, cuz. But when you go back and watch that episode, that jacket is bro. That jacket's about 4 sizes bigger than this nigga, bro. He went from the black jacket to this fucking old man grey jacket, fam. It's just go back.
Oh yeah.
It
just came back. Came back. I saw the scene with him and Diamond came to my mind. Bro. That's when I saw the jumper take or jacket or whatever.
That jacket, yeah. He needs to give that back, fam. Alright, that police officer, aka the probation,
shit,
aka the armed robber, fam. AKA from the extorter black.
I don't even know his name.
AKA the family man, cuz. AKA the pum child. Why going for that nigga, bro? Like, why going for this guy?
His character makes no sense. How you getting blackmailed? And how you getting threatened by a guy that's doing the exact same thing you did?
Bro, fam, why going for that armed robbery? Like, why going for the armed robbery?
Armed robbery didn't make sense.
Bro, him sticking up Diamond, that whole scene there was just like that. I think that was just another bad take as well, to be honest. Just the whole writing for this show.
Episode 9 was terribly rare.
Episode 9 was really like, it was not fine. Episode 9 was really a letdown, cuz.
The whole, the scene with Jannard and what's that?
Yeah.
What's his name? No, what is his name?
Who? What, the cousin?
Yeah.
The one from New Orleans?
Yeah, New Orleans and the Wody.
Oh, yeah, Wody.
Wody.
That's my Wody.
You know, him and his Wody.
Wody, that's his name.
That scene there just didn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't.
Like,
when you say it didn't make sense, are you saying like them man scheming on Diamond didn't make sense? Because to me that didn't make sense. I thought them man were like, them man were cool.
I'll tell you why that him talking in Diamond's basement didn't make sense, because they haven't fleshed out Jannard. You only see him in that barbershop or with someone else. You don't see Jannard like the CBI boss. Am I lying? You don't.
Nah, you haven't seen him like that.
Does he even have a yard? Like,
nah, we ain't even seen
he's got
it.
He's got a Lambo.
Freddie Gibbs and them man have a yard.
He's got a
them niggas
Lambo.
is always outside.
I can understand
the Lambo truck fire.
I'll tell you what, I can understand Freddie Gibbs being outside, but Jannard is a big character in Power. Like, you see Tommy's yard, you see the Flynns. I even see Vic's. Like, you need that character development.
You even seen Diamond's barbershop.
Yeah, but you need to see that character development.
Bruv, what are you talking about? Jannard lives in the basement in the barbershop.
So, like, for me, it's like, if they had that character development, right, that conversation happens in Jannard's yard. You know what I mean?
It wouldn't happen in the basement
of his brother's barbershop for Diamond to hear.
What's your thoughts on my man saying he threw the fight?
That's something that wouldn't happen. Like, it's not something that would come.
I reckon he's just capping, bro.
No, they've mentioned it twice now, so the writers are trying to make it seem like it's a proper.
It was Diamond's fat ass. Diamond's fat boy slim ass would knock that nigga.
Listen, that they've tried to mention it twice now, so they're trying to play it like it's a serious thing. He actually did throw this fight. So okay, cool. We'll see about. So obviously they're gonna say there's gonna be a fight in episode 10, but just him being in that basement. Like, you're supposed to be the CBI underboss. You've only got one guy with you. If that was me or I was writing the show, there's gonna be a soldier posted at the door. Like,
they're CBI. Ain't they supposed to be running like the whole of like the west side of?
There we go. And you got one man with you that you know.
And you had to call him from New Orleans.
There we.
What the? How you in Chicago score calling New Orleans?
And then on top of that, you're doing like not even drops, but link ups with Gary like cousin Buddy. Like,
it don't make no sense.
Like, you're send out. Like, you send someone in a lower position to go do this. So it's like the writers. It's either they don't know what underboss does, or they're just it's lazy writing. So like that conversation in Diamond's basement, they would have had a soldier at the front door or the second door inside by the stairs. There's no way a underboss is rolling by his one.
Scrap all of that. That man would have just talked in the barbershop, like instead of the basement.
There we go.
They would have just shot when they see my man walking in
there
the shop.
We go. Like. So basically the riders are trying to mug us off alive.
No.
Basically, they're calling us dickheads.
Super lazy ass writing.
There we go.
That whole scene there,
it doesn't sit right because
I think that was improv.
Nah, it couldn't have been. Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why that can't be improv?
Go on.
This is fucking episode 9, fam. There's no way you're improv in episode 9, because this is when, as a writer, you're turning the temperature
turning the
up.
flames up.
There's no way you can just say go improv this scene. You're writing this up and you're saying, alright, this is what it needs to be so we can tell the story.
This was improv.
The writers improved it, and it was just
episode 9.
So that's why it's like
throw
it
that
didn't
in
make
the
sense.
bin, bro.
It's like, are you gonna tell me that to even top it off? Like, then Diamond's basement, you're gonna tell me the door's just slightly open as well? Are you trying to take me for a dickhead? And then you're shouting and you're saying, "Fuck my brother through the fight. I wanna kill him, or he's dead to me." It doesn't make sense.
You're saying episode 10, them man are supposed to have a fight.
That's where it's leading to. So it's gonna be obviously Diamond, Jannard, Walter, Vic, Tommy the Serb.
Some battle royale, some Royal Rumble, fam. Nah, bro, this is man.
Tommy with a horseman.
And the horseman.
Oh, maybe all 4 of them. Tommy's gonna take out 4 horsemen. That's episode 10.
And you got the Serbs as well. We missed that, fam. Tommy fucking linking up with the Serbs, cuz. Come on, bro. What was that all about, cuz?
What?
Them man were enemies, and now all of a sudden they're allies, fam, for $2 million.
Make no sense. He's taken out 7 of your top guys,
bro.
And now his family.
His family for $2 million, because he's got the drop on the 4 horsemen, cuz.
You man
are the Serbs.
Big boy Serbs, you know.
Serbs, you know, you're squad up, fam.
Yeah.
They're the only niggas you see with a squad on that show.
In 2 different cities.
Bro.
New York and Chicago. And in California.
For
3,
4 man,
really.
you need a nigga that strangled these fucking baby mums, cuz.
And he's you.
Bro,
by default.
Fam, I know Tommy's down to go to war, but bro, they're trying to make Tommy a bit OP right now.
Or they're trying to make the Serbs look like they ain't on piss.
It's looking like it, cause Tommy's been
you know,
running through them.
The writers are saying the Serbs ain't on piss because they've been getting wiped out, and now they need Tommy in defense, basically to fight back.
That
with the
makes
horsemen.
no sense.
So, exactly. So it's bad writing because when Tommy went to meet Diamond, I was thinking he's gonna give him a cut with Dahlia. He'll get CBI on the side, and then it's whatever it is. But he goes to the Serbs to make a deal, and he can walk. Like, imagine this guy's your top up that you're trying to see. Like, you're literally the reason why you're in the flipping city.
Bro, what was Claudia doing there? Was she gonna go shoot them niggas, or was she gonna go make a deal with them? I was confused.
That's a very good point. Because that is a Serb stronghold, right?
So, the way she was bopping up there with her shoulders slanted and with them shoulder pads like that.
She wasn't wearing no knickers.
that bitch
she
got a dick from, bro.
She wasn't wearing no knickers.
That bitch got a dick from, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how she got there. I really don't know how she got there.
Bad writing.
Bad writing, and all of a sudden, Tommy and Mike, what's the Serb head honcho called? Whatever his name is. They need to go outside, have a conversation, or finish their conversation so that Claudia can spot them. So it's like coincidentally. So it's just like the writers want us to believe
when she's right behind Tommy's back and you don't even think to turn around and look around.
There we go. 2 of the most wanted men in Chicago right now, and you're just gonna go outside and finish a conversation
and not look behind.
There we go. And if you remember, Tommy knew D-Mac was following him, so how could he not see that? Claudia was just.
What's that shit Keith said? That shit don't make no sense.
It don't
make no sense, brother. Hey, listen, episode 9. It's fuck you, but not fuck you, innit?
It is. And I'm still trying to work out, was that comedy? Was that a drama?
Both.
Was that improv?
It was Comorama, fam.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to episode 10. Not to actually
for jokes.
Yeah, I just want to have fun. I want to just look and see. Do you see how they're trying to take us for dickheads? Do you see this scene here? There's gonna be so many scenes that come up. Season 10 review is gonna be fire. Trust me.
And fam, why gone for that 150 grand, cuz? My man asked for 100. Diamond was like, here's 50 extra, cuz.
So why is he doing that?
Bro, and on top, them man didn't scheme to work together.
The writing team just missed out on really good opportunities.
Fam, they missed out on...
To just make this a better show. Like, from there, you should have gave him 200k, told him, look, you work for me now. Let's turn up.
Hey, cousin buddy. Fam.
Unless they're saving him for a bigger role in season 2, his character makes no sense.
I'm hearing he's getting his own show. Was it Power Book fucking book 10? Something cross-eyed or something, bruv. You get me, from Left Eye or some shit like that. He's getting his own show, Gary Indiana. Like, you reckon
Power
50
Book 6,
Goofy, fam. They're Fugazi, cuz. What, you reckon 50 would go in that direction to give Cousin Buddy his own show, fam? Do you think Cousin Buddy even needs his own show, cuz?
No.
I said, nah, why not, cuz?
Can't think of a reason why he needs one too.
Hey, listen here, you see Cousin Buddy, fam, yeah? Do you reckon that's Freddie Gibbs trying to act too gangster?
I don't know, what do you reckon?
I think that's Freddie Gibbs trying to act like how he would really want to be in real life, to be honest. Because I've never seen a gangster that crazy before. Like the niggas just. But you know what kind of fucked me up here in this episode, yeah, is when D-Mac tells Tommy that he's gonna basically start shotting Dahlia in Gary, Indiana. Tommy gets vexed. He has these fucking wild fucking tantrum at D-Mac for fucking going behind his back and setting up shop, yeah. And then he tells him that he's his uncle. He knows JP's his father. They go outside to go see JP, and then my man gets shot. D-Mac gets shot. And before D-Mac gets shot, yeah, what does he say to Tommy? He says, I'm not gonna call you Uncle Tommy. And then as soon as he gets shot, blood, the nigga calls him Uncle Tommy, blood. Like, it's just...
Proper, that's too lazy, man.
Man said that's too lazy, bro.
You can't even develop something over time. You're just pulling out the air now, and that's why I haven't really been like, I put it on in the background, but there's loads of.
You saying just background sound for? Hey, you reckon D-Mac's gonna get killed off?
The thing is, yeah, it's one of them ones where like I don't even care. Like that's how I know the show ain't really like. He hasn't really done a lot because I don't really care. Like,
got you like that, cuz. Yeah. So what are you saying? What? That's it. Just scrap Force.
Yeah, you're gonna have to integrate.
Tommy, what's his name? Joseph's gonna be out of a job.
Or bring back Ghost. Save it. That's the only way it's gonna get saved if Ghost comes back. That's the only way people are tuning in for the next season, car.
So what are you saying? Bring back Ghost, yeah, or everyone's just jumping off Power?
Not just Force, just Tommy's thing. Tommy's thing stops there.
So you fuck with Tariq's thing, you fuck with Raising Canaan, you fuck with Power itself, but Force is a no-no for you.
Yeah, it's just too out of the blue. It's like someone come up with it in 2 weeks and said, yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's get some money.
Hey, listen, man, Joseph Sakura, I hope when you hear this, like, you know that not everyone feels like this. Like, I hope we get a season 2, and I hope the writing's better. I didn't like the way episode 9 ended with the whole you arguing with JP and telling him that D-Mac's his son, and then JP talking about, yeah, I'm gonna go see my son, but you've been seeing your son the whole season, fam. And not once you remembered that was your son, cuz. Only when the day the nigga might die from. Now you acting like the big man. So, bruv, hopefully you man come back a bit stronger. But right now, with episode 9, you're proving all the critics right, all the naysayers right. This is terrible. Episode 9 was terrible, bro. Like, cool, you might have tried to step it up, but yeah, the execution was poorly executed, man, and yeah, it was just poorly executed, man. But I'ma leave it on that note. And yeah, my guys, man, let me know your thoughts and your views, man, and we out this glizzy. Grah!
Pussy getting money on the east side. I dropped a pin and told that bitch pull up.